Welcome back, coin lovers and history hunters. Today we're diving into a captivating American classic, the top 6 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but hides a powerful story, iconic design, and real collector value. Struck at the Denver Mint during a pivotal era in U.S. history, this quarter is a tangible connection to the past and a prized treasure for numismatists who know what to look for. Stay tuned as we uncover why this overlooked quarter continues to captivate enthusiasts, spark demand, and earn its place in serious coin collections. You won't want to miss this. Let's get started. First up in the 1979, D. Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece within American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical depth, classic design, and enduring collectability. Struck during a transformative era for U.S. coinage, this Denver-minted quarter continues to draw attention from collectors who appreciate both its aesthetic appeal and its place in the long-running Washington quarter series. With steady market interest and growing appreciation for high-grade examples, the 1979 D quarter has earned recognition as a prized treasure that bridges everyday circulation coins and serious collectible assets. The 1979 D. Washington quarter emerged during a period of economic adjustment and cultural change in the United States. The late 1970s were marked by inflation concerns, evolving monetary policy, and renewed public interest in American history, all of which contributed to sustained demand for circulating coinage. As part of the Washington Quarter series introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday, the 1979 D issue serves as a tangible connection to the past, linking modern America with the nation's founding ideals and its first president. The 1979 D occupies an important transitional position. It belongs to the copper-nickel-clad era, following the 1965 removal of silver from circulating quarters, and reflects the mint's focus on durability and mass production. While not a commemorative issue in the traditional sense, it continues the long-standing tribute to George Washington, reinforcing the series' role as one of the most recognizable and widely collected coin programs in U.S. history. Collectors value the 1979 D as a representative example of late 20th. The 1979 D. Washington quarter features John Flanagan's iconic left-facing portrait of George Washington, a design admired for its dignified realism and timeless elegance. Washington's profile is framed by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the date 1979 positioned clearly below. In uncirculated condition, the obverse displays sharp facial details, strong hair definition, and a smooth, lustrous surface that enhances its visual appeal and elevates its desirability among discerning collectors. The heraldic eagle with outstretched wings remains a powerful symbol of national strength and unity. Clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, the eagle represents both readiness to defend and a commitment to peace. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" encircle the design, while quarter dollar anchors the lower field. High-grade examples reveal crisp feathered details and balanced strikes, making the reverse particularly striking when viewed under proper lighting. The 1979 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure, measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, consistent with modern quarter specifications. The distinctive D mint mark, located on the obverse to the right of Washington's ribbon, identifies its origin at the Denver Mint. This mint mark is a key point of interest for collectors assembling date and mint mark sets, and well-struck Denver issues are often praised for their strong overall quality. The 1979 D. Washington quarter was substantial. True rarity emerges in condition rather than quantity. Circulated examples are common, but locating coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition with full luster and minimal contact marks is far more challenging. Additionally, collectors remain alert for minor varieties or striking anomalies, such as subtle die clashes or off-center strikes, which can significantly enhance desirability and scarcity within specialized collections. 1979 D. Washington quarter varies widely based on condition and certification. Circulated specimens typically trade near face value, but uncirculated examples graded MS-65 or higher can command prices ranging from approximately $15 to $60. Exceptional coins with superior eye appeal or recognized errors may reach $100 or more in competitive auctions. Gradual appreciation for top-quality pieces. The 1979 D quarter to their holdings, prioritizing high-grade or certified examples is essential. Careful inspection for strong strikes, clean fields, and original mint luster can make a significant difference in long-term value. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auctions helps ensure authenticity, while proper storage in protective holders prevents environmental damage. Engaging with numismatic communities and price guides also provides valuable insights into market trends and emerging varieties. The 1979 D Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and accessibility, making it a rewarding pursuit for both new and seasoned numismatists. As a tangible connection to America's past and a continuation of one of the nation's most beloved coin series, it holds lasting appeal that continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Whether acquired for its historical significance, visual charm, or investment potential, the 1979 D quarter collection. The 1979 D Washington quarter dollar is a captivating and highly sought-after coin that continues to intrigue numismatic enthusiasts around the world. Struck at the Denver Mint, this quarter represents a dynamic period in modern U.S. coinage and holds a special place among collectors for its classic design, historical continuity, and strong collector demand. While often overlooked in everyday circulation, the 1979 D quarter reveals itself as a prized treasure when examined in high-grade condition, making it an appealing target for both seasoned collectors and passionate newcomers. This Washington quarter reflects the economic and cultural landscape of late 20th century America, a time marked by change, resilience, and renewed interest in national identity. As part of the Washington Quarter series first introduced in 1932 to honor George the 1979, D issue serves as a tangible connection to the past. Its Denver Mint origin, clearly identified by the D Mint mark, ties it to one of the most prolific and respected U.S. mint facilities, reinforcing its historical relevance within the series. The obverse showcases John Flanagan's enduring portrait of George Washington, admired for its refined detail and dignified presence. Inscriptions such as Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1979 frame the design with balance and clarity. The reverse features the powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, with high-grade examples displaying brilliant luster and crisp details that elevate their visual appeal. The 1979 D Washington quarter was minted in large numbers. True scarcity lies in condition rather than mintage. Circulated examples are common, but uncirculated coins with minimal contact marks and strong strikes are considerably harder to find. In today's market, circulated pieces generally trade near face value, while uncirculated examples can range from $15 to $60, depending on grade. Exceptional specimens, particularly those professionally graded or featuring minor mint errors, may command prices exceeding $100, driven by steady collector demand and eye appeal. The 1979 D Washington quarter dollar stands as a rewarding collectible with lasting appeal. Its role within the long-running Washington Quarter series, combined with the challenge of locating pristine examples, ensures continued interest among numismatists. Whether pursued for historical appreciation, aesthetic enjoyment, or long-term value, this Denver-minted quarter remains a meaningful and prized addition to any coin collection, captivating enthusiasts as a true reflection of America's numismatic heritage. Next up in the 1977, D Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical resonance, classic design, and enduring collector demand. Struck during a pivotal era in modern U.S. coinage, this quarter represents far more than everyday currency. It embodies an evolving economic and cultural landscape. Collectors are drawn to the 1977 D issue for its strong Denver Mint identity, its place within the long-running Washington Quarter series, and the challenge of locating premium examples in uncirculated condition. As a result, it has earned recognition as a prized treasure among both seasoned numismatists and newcomers eager to build meaningful collections. Minted in 1977 at the Denver Mint, The 1977 D. Washington quarter emerged during a decade marked by economic adjustment, inflation concerns, and shifting public attitudes toward money and material value. This coin continued the Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the Washington's birth, reinforcing his lasting legacy as a foundational figure in American history. By the late 1970s, quarters were firmly established as copper-nickel-clad coins, reflecting the nation's move-away priorities in U.S. minting policy. The 1977 D issue thus serves as a tangible connection to the post-silver era of American coinage. The 1977 D coin represents stability and continuity rather than dramatic change, which paradoxically enhances its appeal to collectors. It exemplifies the mature phase of the series, where design consistency, luster, and preservation. Collectors often pursue this issue to complete Denver Mint runs, or to showcase the evolution of minting standards during the late 20th century. Its role as a representative of everyday commerce in 1970s America makes it especially compelling, capturing the quiet historical significance of coins that passed through countless hands. The obverse of the 1977 D. Washington quarter features the iconic left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Washington's dignified expression, tied hair, and classical styling convey strength, leadership, and restraint, qualities deeply admired by collectors. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame the portrait, while the date 1977 anchors the coin firmly in its historical moment. In high-grade examples, the obverse displays sharp hair detail, frosty luster, and clean fields that significantly enhance its visual appeal. On the reverse, the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings remains a powerful symbol of national pride and unity. The eagle is perched atop a bundle of arrows, with olive branches below, representing America's readiness to defend peace while striving for harmony. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar" complete the design, balancing strength and elegance. Collectors prize well-struck reverse details, particularly the eagle's feathers and the definition of the arrows, which can vary noticeably between circulated and uncirculated specimens. The 1977 D. Washington quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure, featuring a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. It weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge, consistent with modern quarter specifications. While it lacks precious metal content, its crisp strike and durable composition allow well-preserved examples to retain exceptional eye appeal decades after minting. The D mint mark, located on the obverse to the right of Washington's ponytail, clearly identifies its Denver origin and adds to its collectible identity. Although the 1977 D quarter was produced in large quantities, true rarity emerges in high-grade uncirculated or near-mint condition. Many examples entered circulation immediately, resulting in wear, contact marks, and diminished luster. Coins graded MS-65 and above become increasingly scarce, driving strong collector interest. Occasional minor errors, such as weak strikes or off-center impressions, further add intrigue, though pristine standard issues remain the most consistently sought after. The challenge of finding flawless specimens elevates this coin's desirability within competitive collections. The value of a 1977 D. Washington quarter varies widely based on condition and certification. Circulated examples typically trade at modest premiums, while uncirculated pieces can command $15 to $50 depending on eye appeal. High-grade, professionally graded coins, especially those in MS-66 or higher, may achieve prices ranging from $75 to $300, with exceptional examples occasionally surpassing these figures at auction. Steady collector demand, appreciation, and sustained market interest. The 1977 D. Washington quarter should prioritize certified, high-grade examples to ensure authenticity and long-term value. Careful inspection for strong strikes, original luster, and minimal surface marks is essential. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted numismatic communities helps minimize risk and provides valuable market insight. Proper storage in protective holders, avoidance of unnecessary handling, and climate-controlled environments will preserve the coin's condition and enhance its future appeal. The 1977 D. Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity that continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. As a tangible connection to America's post-silver coinage era, it offers collectors both historical depth and aesthetic satisfaction. Whether pursued as part of a complete Washington quarter set or admired as a standalone piece, this coin remains a prized treasure with lasting value. Its enduring appeal, steady market demand, and rich narrative ensure its place as a rewarding collection. The 1977 D Washington quarter dollar remains a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its balance of historical meaning, classic artistry, and dependable collector demand. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin represents more than everyday pocket change. It stands as a prized treasure for collectors who appreciate late 20th century U.S. coinage. Its enduring popularity stems from the challenge of finding high-quality examples and its role as a tangible connection to America's economic and cultural climate of the 1970s. Minted in 1977, the 1977 D quarter belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, first issued in 1932 to honor George Washington. Produced during a decade shaped by inflation, energy concerns, and shifting monetary values, this coin reflects the mature copper-nickel-clad era of U.S. currency following the removal of silver from circulating coinage. As such, it serves as a historical snapshot of a transformative period, linking collectors directly to the everyday commerce and national identity of the time. The obverse features John Flanagan's iconic portrait of George Washington, displaying refined details that shine especially in uncirculated condition, including sharp hair strands and strong facial contours. The reverse showcases the powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows above olive branches, a timeless symbol of strength and peace. The coin measures 24.3 millimeters, weighs 5.67 grams, and carries the distinct D Mint mark, clearly identifying its Denver origin and adding to its collectible appeal. While the 1977 D Washington quarter was minted in large numbers, true scarcity lies in high-grade uncirculated examples. Many coins entered circulation immediately, making pristine specimens increasingly difficult to locate today. Coins graded MS-65 and above are especially desirable, often commanding values ranging from $20 to $100, while top-tier certified examples can reach $200 or more depending on eye appeal, strike quality, and market demand. This condition-based rarity continues to drive steady interest and gradual appreciation. The 1977 D Washington quarter dollar represents a rewarding blend of history, artistry, and attainable rarity that continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts. Its strong visual presence, historical relevance, and challenge of finding high-grade pieces reinforce its status as a prized collectible. Whether pursued as part of a complete Washington quarter set or valued as a standalone example of 1970s U.S. coinage, this coin remains a lasting and meaningful addition to any serious collection. Next up in the USA, Washington quarter dollar coin from 1978 stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in modern American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its balance of history, artistry, and collectability. While it belongs to the later clad era of U.S. coinage, this quarter has earned a respected place among collectors who appreciate its clean design, historical continuity, and strong presence in high-grade conditions. The 1978 Washington quarter is often viewed as a prized treasure not because of extreme rarity alone, but because it represents a mature chapter in the long-running Washington quarter series, a coinage tradition deeply woven into American culture. Its steady demand in today's market reflects the enduring appeal of the design and the excitement of locating premium exa. Minted during a period of economic transition in the late 1970s, the 1978 Washington quarter offers a tangible connection to the past, reflecting an era shaped by inflation concerns, changing mint technology, and evolving public attitudes toward coin collecting. Produced more than 4 decades after the Washington quarter's original debut in 1932, this issue continued the legacy of honoring George Washington while serving everyday commerce. The coin was struck at multiple U.S. mint facilities, including Philadelphia, with no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S, for proof issues, underscoring its nationwide production. Though not tied to a single commemorative event, the 1978 quarter symbolizes stability and tradition during a decade of economic uncertainty. Within the broader Washington quarter series, The 1978 issue represents refinement rather than reinvention. By this time, the clad composition had been firmly established, and minting techniques were increasingly consistent, resulting in sharper strikes compared to earlier clad years. Collectors often view 1978 as part of a sweet spot in the series, late enough to benefit from improved minting quality, yet old enough to carry historical weight. This positioning makes the coin especially appealing to those building date and mint mark sets, or focusing on high-grade circulation strikes that highlight the series' enduring design. The obverse of the 1978 Washington Quarter proudly features John Flanagan's iconic portrait of George Washington, facing left with a dignified and resolute expression. Struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, maintaining the familiar specifications collectors recognize. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame the portrait, while the date 1978 anchors the design in its historical moment. In uncirculated condition, the obverse displays crisp hair detail, strong cheek contours, and attractive luster that significantly enhance its visual appeal. The reverse showcases the powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, timeless symbols of strength and peace. Above the eagle rests a wreath, reinforcing the coin's classical aesthetic and patriotic symbolism. On well-preserved examples, feather details and shield lines appear bold and sharply defined, making high-grade coins especially captivating to enthusiasts. The clarity of the reverse design in 1978 issues often exceeds that of earlier clad quarters, adding to their desirability among collectors who value visual precision and balanced composition. The 1978 Washington Quarter is not rare in circulated grades. True scarcity emerges in uncirculated and near-gem conditions, particularly those graded MS66 or higher. Coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and full design details are surprisingly difficult to locate, especially from circulation. Certain era varieties, such as off-center strikes, double die obverse, or broad strikes, further elevate rarity and collector interest. As with many modern issues, condition plays a critical role. Pristine examples command attention and drive demand within the numismatic market. The 1978 Washington Quarter remains modest, often valued close to face value. However, uncirculated examples can range from $10 to $40, depending on luster and strike quality. High-grade certified coins, particularly those graded MS67, may fetch $100 to $300, while notable era varieties or exceptional proofs can exceed $500 in specialized auctions. These values reflect steady appreciation trends, fueled by collector interest in top-condition coins and the enduring popularity of the Washington Quarter series. The 1978 S-Proof Washington Quarter, struck at the San Francisco Mint, adds another layer of appeal. Featuring mirrored fields and frosted devices, proof examples showcase the design in its most refined form. Well-preserved proofs with deep cameo contrast are especially prized, often commanding higher premiums than standard uncirculated strikes. For collectors focused on quality and presentation, proof versions offer a visually stunning alternative that highlights the artistry and craftsmanship of late 20th century U.S. coinage. Collectors pursuing the 1978 Washington Quarter are encouraged to prioritize certified high-grade examples and carefully inspect coins for sharp details and original luster. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted numismatic communities helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage is essential. Coins should be housed in protective holders or slabs, handled minimally, and kept away from moisture or abrasive surfaces. Engaging with fellow collectors and staying informed about market trends can also uncover hidden opportunities, particularly in undervalued high-grade or era varieties. The 1978 USA Washington Quarter Dollar coin stands as a compelling blend of history, artistry, and collectability. While rooted in everyday commerce, it has evolved into a prized treasure for numismatists who appreciate its refined design, tangible connection to the past, and growing scarcity in top condition. Whether pursued as part of a complete Washington Quarter set or as a standalone high-grade specimen, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Its lasting appeal, steady market value, and historical resonance make the 1978 Washington Quarter a rewarding and meaningful addition to any serious coin collection. The 1978 USA Washington quarter dollar remains a captivating and highly respected coin within American numismatics, admired for its historical continuity and refined appearance. Although produced for circulation, this quarter has grown into a prized treasure for collectors who appreciate classic U.S. coinage from the late 20th century. Its enduring popularity is driven by the timeless Washington design, the challenge of finding high-grade examples, and its role as a tangible connection to America's monetary past. Today, the 1978 quarter continues to captivate enthusiasts and maintain steady demand in the collector market. The 1978 Washington quarter reflects a period of transition marked by inflation concerns and evolving minting practices. As part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932, this issue honored George Washington while supporting everyday commerce across the nation. The coin was minted at Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof issues, reinforcing its nationwide significance. Though not commemorative in nature, it stands as a reliable symbol of stability and tradition during a challenging decade in U.S. histo. The obverse features John Flanagan iconic left-facing portrait of George Washington, executed with crisp detail in well-struck examples. Composed of copper-nickel clad, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, maintaining standard quarter specifications. The reverse showcases the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, powerful symbols of strength and peace. In uncirculated condition, both sides display attractive luster and sharp detail, greatly enhancing the coin's visual appeal and collector desirability. While the 1978 Washington quarter is common in circulated grades, true scarcity appears in uncirculated and gem condition examples, particularly those graded MS66 and above. Coins with minimal contact marks and strong original luster are increasingly difficult to locate. Next up in the 1997, P. Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and often underappreciated treasure within modern U.S. numismatics, captivating enthusiasts who value both history and subtle complexity. Struck during a pivotal decade of economic confidence and technological change, this coin represents far more than everyday pocket change. Collectors are drawn to it for its crisp Philadelphia strike, its connection to the long-running Washington quarter series, and the growing appreciation for high-grade modern issues. While millions were produced, truly exceptional examples have emerged as prized treasures, fueling steady demand among collectors who recognize quality, condition, and historical continuity. Minted in 1997 at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1997 P. Washington quarter belongs to the final era of the classic Washington reverse before the sweeping changes introduced by the state quarters program in 1999. Its production reflects a time when the U.S. Mint focused on efficiency and durability, supplying circulating coinage for a booming economy. Bearing the iconic image of George Washington, this coin serves as a tangible connection to the past, linking late 20th century America with the nation's first president. As part of a design lineage that began in 1932, the 1997 P issue quietly marks the closing chapter of a historic numismatic era. The obverse of the 1997 P. Washington quarter features John Flanagan enduring portrait of George Washington, a design revered for its dignity and balance. Washington's left-facing profile, framed by the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust, conveys strength and restraint, qualities that resonate strongly with collectors. In uncirculated condition, the Philadelphia strike often reveals sharp hair detail and clean fields, giving the coin a refined, almost metal-like appearance. The absence of excessive wear allows the artistry of the design to shine, especially under proper lighting. On the reverse, the familiar heraldic eagle with outstretched wings dominates the design, clutching arrows and olive branches to symbolize both national defense and peace. The inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar frame the eagle, while E Pluribus Unum rests above, reinforcing the theme of unity. The coin is composed of a copper core clad in cupronickel, measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams. In high-grade condition, the reverse often displays frosty luster and well-defined feathers, enhancing its visual appeal. What distinguishes the 1997 P quarter for collectors is not rarity in mintage, but quality within abundance. The P Mint mark, introduced on quarters in 1980, clearly identifies its Philadelphia origin and adds an important point of interest for mint mark specialists. Some examples exhibit exceptional strikes or satiny luster uncommon for circulation coins of the era. Additionally, minor varieties such as die chips, off-center strikes, or subtle double details have drawn increased attention, making careful examination especially rewarding for attentive collectors. Although the 1997 P. Washington quarter was produced in very large numbers, true rarity emerges in near-perfect and uncirculated grades. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are scarce, as most examples entered circulation and suffered contact marks or wear. The challenge of locating pristine specimens has elevated collector demand, particularly for certified coins with strong eye appeal. This condition-based scarcity transforms an otherwise common issue into a compelling target for modern-era specialists. In today's market, the value of a 1997 P. Washington quarter varies significantly by condition. Circulated examples typically trade at face value, while uncirculated pieces may range from $2 to $10. Professionally graded coins in MS-65 to MS-66 often sell between $20 and $60, while top population examples graded MS-67 or higher have realized prices from $100 to $300 at auction. These values reflect growing appreciation for elite modern coins and demonstrate how visual appeal and grades strongly influence market performance. The appeal of the 1997 P quarter lies in its blend of accessibility and challenge. It invites new collectors to explore modern U.S. coinage while rewarding experienced numismatists who pursue top-tier examples. As interest in high-grade circulation strikes continues to rise, the coin has shown steady, if modest, appreciation. Its role as a pre-state quarters issue further enhances its long-term desirability, positioning it as a smart addition to collections focused on transitional periods in U.S. coinage history. Collectors seeking the 1997 P. Washington quarter should prioritize certified, high-grade examples from reputable grading services. Careful inspection for strong luster, minimal contact marks, and clean fields is essential. Purchasing from trusted dealers, major auctions, or established numismatic platforms helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in inert holders or slabs, along with minimal handling, will preserve condition and protect long-term value. Engaging with collector communities can also provide insights into emerging varieties and market trends. The 1997 P. Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-driven rarity. As a tangible connection to the final years of the classic Washington design, it continues to captivate enthusiasts who appreciate understated significance and refined craftsmanship. While modest in origin, exceptional examples have earned their place as prized treasures within modern numismatics. For collectors worldwide, pursuing the 1997 P quarter is both a rewarding challenge and a meaningful investment in America's enduring coinage legacy. The 1997 P. Washington quarter dollar is a compelling example of late 20th century U.S. coinage, captivating enthusiasts who appreciate the quiet significance of modern issues. Though struck for everyday circulation, this coin has grown into a sought-after collectible, especially in high-grade condition. Collectors value it as a refined Philadelphia mint production that bridges traditional designs with the modern era, making it a prized treasure for those who recognize quality beyond rarity alone. Its steady presence in the market and increasing attention from numismatists underscore its lasting appeal. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint in 1997, this quarter belongs to the closing chapter of the long-running Washington Quarter series before the introduction of the State Quarters program. It reflects a period of strong economic activity in the United States, when the mint focused on durability and mass production to meet national demand. Bearing the enduring portrait of George Washington, the coin serves as a tangible connection to the past, linking modern America to its founding ideals and reinforcing its place within a historically rich coin series that began in 1932. The obverse showcases John Flanagan Classic Portrait of Washington, admired for its dignified expression and balanced composition, while the reverse features the heraldic eagle with spread wings, symbolizing national strength and unity. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters and weighs 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, the P mint mark examples often display crisp details, smooth fields, and attractive luster, enhancing their visual impact and making them especially desirable to collectors seeking high-quality modern strikes. While the 1997 P quarter is not rare by mintage, scarcity emerges in near-perfect and certified grades. Most examples entered circulation, making pristine coins increasingly difficult to locate. Coins graded MS-65 to MS-66 commonly trade between $20 and $60, while exceptional MS-67 or higher examples have achieved prices ranging from $100 to $300, depending on eye appeal and demand. This condition-based rarity has driven renewed interest and steady appreciation within the modern coin market. The 1997 P Washington quarter dollar stands as a rewarding blend of history, artistry, and modern collectability. Its role as one of the final traditional Washington quarters, combined with the challenge of finding high-grade examples, reinforces its status as a prized collectible. For numismatists seeking a meaningful yet accessible addition to their collection, this coin offers lasting value, visual charm, and a strong connection to America's coinage heritage, making it a truly captivating treasure to pursue. Next up in the 1993 D Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and increasingly appreciated piece within modern U.S. numismatics, captivating enthusiasts who recognize value beyond mere age. Struck at the Denver Mint and bearing the unmistakable D Mint mark, this quarter represents a dynamic era of American coinage where precision, durability, and mass circulation met refined artistry. While often overlooked by casual collectors, the 1993 D quarter has steadily earned respect among specialists who prize it as a prized treasure of the late 20th century, especially in high-grade condition. Its growing market demand reflects a renewed interest in modern issues that combine historical relevance with attainable collectability. Historical context. Minted in 1993, this Washington quarter emerged during a period of economic transition and technological advancement in the United States, when the U.S. Mint was refining production techniques to meet the demands of circulation while preserving artistic integrity. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the 1993 D issue serves as a tangible connection to the past, bridging early commemorative ideals with contemporary minting practices. Produced at the historic Denver Mint, the coin reflects the Mint's crucial role in supporting everyday commerce while continuing the legacy of honoring America's first president. Within the broader Washington Quarter lineage, the 1993 D occupies a unique position as a modern circulation strike that challenges traditional notions of rarity. Collectors increasingly view it as a benchmark for studying strike quality, luster, and preservation in clad coinage. Unlike earlier silver issues, this quarter symbolizes the evolution of American money, designed for durability and widespread use, yet still capable of achieving exceptional beauty in uncirculated examples. Its role within the series underscores how even high-mintage coins can become highly desirable when condition, eye appeal, and subtle varieties align. The obverse of the 1993 D Washington quarter features John Flanagan enduring portrait of George Washington, a design revered for its dignified simplicity and strong symbolism. Washington's composed expression, tied hair, and classical profile embody leadership and national unity. In high-grade specimens, collectors admire the sharpness of Washington's hair details and the frosty luster that radiates across the fields. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" remain crisp and bold, reinforcing the coin's visual impact and historical resonance when preserved in near-mint or uncirculated conditi. On the reverse, the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings conveys strength and vigilance, clutching arrows and an olive branch to symbolize America's readiness for both peace and defense. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and weighs 5.67 grams, standard specifications that ensured uniformity in circulation. In superior strikes, the eagle's feathers and the wreath details appear sharply defined, giving the coin a striking visual presence. The D Mint mark, positioned on the obverse, adds an extra layer of identity and desirability for collectors assembling mint-specific sets. While the 1993 D Washington quarter was produced in large numbers, its uniqueness emerges through condition rarity and subtle minting variations. Collectors actively search for pieces with exceptional luster, full strikes, and minimal contact marks, qualities that elevate the coin far above average circulated examples. Occasional error coins, such as off-center strikes or minor doubled die characteristics, further enhance the allure of this issue. These distinctive traits transform what was once everyday pocket change into a standout collectible that captivates enthusiasts who appreciate nuance and precision. True rarity for the 1993 D quarter is defined not by low mintage, but by survival in pristine condition. Finding examples in uncirculated or near-mint state, especially those graded MS67 or higher, is a genuine challenge due to heavy circulation and contact where at the time of release. This condition sensitivity drives collector demand, as high-grade coins represent only a tiny fraction of the original production. The pursuit of flawless surfaces and strong eye appeal makes this issue particularly rewarding for advanced collectors focused on quality over quantity. 1993 D Washington Quarter holds modest value, but well-preserved examples tell a very different story. Uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $25, while superb gem specimens certified by leading grading services may command $50 to $300 or more, depending on eye appeal and grade. Rare error varieties or exceptional registry quality pieces have been known to exceed these figures in competitive auctions. Steady appreciation trends highlight how historical importance, visual beauty, and scarcity in top condition continue to boost the coin's market value. For collectors seeking the 1993 D Wash high-grade examples, is key to long-term satisfaction and value retention. Careful inspection for sharp details, strong luster, and clean fields is essential, especially when evaluating raw coins. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted collector communities helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in protective holders and minimal handling will preserve the coin's condition, allowing its artistry and historical character to shine for decades to come. The 1993 D Washington Quarter Dollar is a compelling blend of history, artistry, and modern rarity, standing as a prized treasure for numismatists who appreciate depth beyond surface value. As a tangible connection to the past and a testament to evolving U.S. minting standards, it rewards collectors who pursue excellence in condition and detail. Whether admired for its iconic design, Denver Mint heritage, or growing market appeal, this coin remains a captivating addition to any collection, an enduring symbol of why even modern quarters can hold lasting value and fascination for enthusiasts worldwide. The 1993 D Washington Quarter is particularly appealing to collectors assembling Denver Mint-specific sets or completing the broader Washington Quarter series. For enthusiasts focused on mint-marked sets, the D Mint Mark differentiates it from its Philadelphia counterpart, adding a subtle but significant layer of collectability. Its inclusion in type sets, circulation strike collections, and modern registry competitions makes it more than just a coin. It becomes a pivotal piece in a carefully curated narrative of American numismatic history. Completing a set with a high-grade 1993 D is both satisfying and strategically valuable for long-term collection growth. The 1993 D Quarter occasionally exhibits exceptional strike quality that delights advanced collectors. In top-grade specimens, fields are smooth and lustrous, with sharply defined relief that brings Washington's portrait and the eagle's wings to life. Collectors often note the contrast between frosty devices and reflective fields, which enhances the coin's visual allure. This combination of artistic precision and technical execution makes select 1993 D quarters stand out in display cases or registry competitions, proving that even circulation-era coins can be visually captivating. The 1993 D quarter occasionally presents subtle varieties that intrigue numismatic specialists. Minor double dies, die clashes, or repunched mint marks, though not abundant, offer opportunities for collectors to discover unique anomalies. Tracking down these varieties transforms the collection process into a rewarding treasure hunt, allowing enthusiasts to explore the nuances of minting techniques while adding a distinctive edge to their collections. Even small differences can elevate the desirability and market value of a coin in this series. The 1993 D quarter demonstrates promising long-term investment potential, particularly in higher grades or rare varieties. Market trends show that uncirculated specimens and coins with eye-catching luster steadily appreciate over time, as collectors increasingly seek quality pieces from the late 20th century. Unlike older coins, these modern issues are often more accessible, Yet their rarity in pristine condition ensures that demand can outpace supply, providing both aesthetic satisfaction and financial upside for informed collectors. Next up in the 1968 Washington Quarter stands as a captivating piece in the realm of numismatics, drawing collectors with its rich history and enduring appeal. As a coin minted during a transformative period in American history, it represents more than mere currency. It is a tangible connection to the late 1960s era. Its widespread circulation ensures that most collectors have some familiarity with it, yet finding an example in pristine, uncirculated condition can be a true delight. Enthusiasts are particularly captivated by its elegant design, historical significance, and the allure of completing a collection with this classic issue. Over the decades, the 1968 quarter has maintained a steady presence in both coin albums and investment portfolios, solidifying its status as a prized treasure among Washington quarters. Change and cultural upheaval in the United States. The 1968 Washington Quarter reflects the nation's continued reverence for its founding figures. George Washington's profile on the obverse pays homage to the first president, while the coin itself serves as a bridge between traditional 20th century coinage and the modern numismatic market. Produced primarily at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the 1968 quarter was struck in the aftermath of the Coinage Act of 1965, which eliminated silver from standard circulation quarters. This marked a pivotal shift toward a copper-nickel-clad composition, yet the coin retained its symbolic value, connecting collectors to both historical precedent and evolving minting practices. The obverse of the 1968 Washington Quarter features a finely detailed profile of George Washington, meticulously sculpted to capture both dignity and realism. Surrounding the portrait are inscriptions of liberty at the top and the national motto, "In God We Trust," to the left. The year of issue, 1968, sits prominently at the bottom, anchoring the design with clarity and balance. Collectors appreciate the refined relief of Washington's hair and facial features, which stand out beautifully in higher-grade specimens. Subtle differences in strike quality and die polish between the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark issues provide additional points of interest for numismatists seeking specific varieties or superior aesthetics. On the reverse, the quarter showcases the iconic bald eagle with outstretched wings perched atop a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness. Below the eagle, olive branches add a touch of elegance and peace, forming a striking contrast to the martial imagery. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "Quarter Dollar" encircle the top and bottom edges, respectively, providing a clean, symmetrical frame. The balance between the obverse and reverse designs makes this quarter visually appealing, with the eagle's finely detailed feathers particularly admired by collectors when the coin is well preserved or professionally graded. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the 1968 Washington Quarter carries the standard specifications established for post-1965 quarters. Its copper-nickel-clad composition offers durability and resilience, enabling many specimens to survive decades of circulation with minimal wear. The coin's thickness of 1.75 millimeters contributes to its substantial feel in hand, enhancing the tactile satisfaction for collectors. Despite the lack of silver, the coin retains a classic numismatic appeal, especially when found in near mint or uncirculated condition, which emphasizes its design details and sharp edges. While the 1968 Washington Quarter was minted in relatively high numbers, scarcity comes into play when considering uncirculated examples, high-grade specimens, or specific die varieties. Coins with exceptional luster, minimal marks, and crisp strikes are particularly prized. Notable varieties include double die obverse examples and subtle die cracks, which, though rare, significantly increase desirability. Collectors are also keen to distinguish between Philadelphia and Denver mint issues, as mint marks and minor striking variations can affect both the aesthetic appeal and market value. The challenge of locating pristine specimens adds to the coin's allure and contributes to its status as a collectible gem. The condition of a 1968 quarter is a major determinant of its appeal and value. Circulated examples show varying degrees of wear, while uncirculated coins exhibit full luster and sharp detail, often attracting attention at coin shows and auctions. Certified coins, graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC, are particularly desirable, as the professional assessment provides confidence in authenticity and quality. Collectors are drawn to the 1968 quarter for its historical significance, classic design, and the relative ease of integrating it into a complete Washington Quarter series, making it both an accessible and rewarding addition to a collection. In today's numismatic market, a typical circulated 1968 quarter may sell for a modest few dollars, reflecting its availability. However, uncirculated specimens in high grades can command significantly higher prices, ranging from $15 to $75 for standard mint state coins. Rare varieties or exceptional examples with flawless surfaces can exceed $200 or more at auction, especially if the coin exhibits strong eye appeal and sharp detail. Over the past decade, the 1968 Washington Quarter has shown steady appreciation, with its value buoyed by historical significance, artistic merit, and the ongoing popularity of the Washington series among collectors of all experience levels. For enthusiasts seeking to add the 1968 quarter to their collection, focusing on condition is paramount. Prioritize coins with minimal contact marks, sharp relief, and vibrant luster. Seek professional grading for coins intended as investment pieces, and carefully examine the obverse and reverse for potential double die or other error varieties. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction houses ensures authenticity, while proper storage in protective holders preserves condition. Engaging with numismatic communities can also provide valuable insights into market trends, variety identification, and strategies for acquiring the most desirable specimens. The 1968 Washington Quarter represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and collector appeal. From its finely sculpted depictions of George Washington and the National Eagle to the challenge of finding high-grade examples, it continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. As a coin that bridges the post-silver era with enduring design elegance, it offers both aesthetic enjoyment and investment potential. For numismatists, securing a 1968 quarter in superior condition is not only a gratifying addition to a collection, but also a tangible connection to a transformative period in American history, a true testament to the enduring allure of the Washington Quarter series. The 1968 Washington Quarter holds a special place in numismatic history as one of the first years following the removal of silver from standard quarters. This transition marked a turning point in U.S. coinage, making the 1968 issue a symbol of both continuity and change. Collectors appreciate it not just for its design, but also as a historical artifact that captures the economic adjustments of the late 1960s. By holding this coin, enthusiasts engage with a tangible link to a period when the U.S. Mint was navigating the challenges of rising silver prices while maintaining public confidence in Kerr. While the obverse portrait of George Washington is iconic, subtle artistic variations set the 1968 quarter apart from earlier issues. The hair detail and facial contours are slightly sharper than prior years, reflecting refinements in minting techniques. On the reverse, the eagle's feathers and the texture of the arrows show a crispness that appeals to collectors who admire fine detail. These design nuances become particularly prominent in uncirculated examples, where the coin's full relief and luster highlight the mint's craftsmanship. Even small differences between Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D. strikes can be critical for variety collectors.